Hello and welcome back to Borderlands 2. This is part 20, and in this part, we fight Big Maugh.
Bad Maugh.
Bad Maugh.
He uses a door as a shield.
And his merry midget trio. Aha! Bet you didn't see that one coming. He is actually two enemies in one.
Indeed, I did not.
Observe that he has two different health bars on his character. One for him, and one for his buddies.
Alright, so well, actually your explosive shotgun should do really well against his shield then, right? As it counts as armor?
Yes, that the corrosive will cause damage over time, although he is not an armored foe per se, because the game seems to distinguish quite strongly that there are armored enemies and there are shielded enemies. Clearly this is a shielded enemy.
How about that?
Energy shields are weak against electrical damage, whereas normal shields are weak against explosive rounds.
Well, you see, explosive types do extra damage to all enemy types, actually. That's why explosive damage is cool, but it's also why explosive damage is not all that's cracked up to be sometimes, except early game. I would say early game explosive damage is amazing. But the armored enemies that corrosion eats away at are represented by yellow enemy health bars. So, because Bad Maugh's health bar is red colored, he is just a normal enemy type who happens to have a shield that protects him. Not unlike the spider ants.
Well, you've killed all three of his midgets, so now what do we need to do from here? Just pepper his feet?
We're gonna pierce on their scalps! Come on. Come out, you fat bastard. I know you're coming around the corner. Gonna light you up like 4th of July.
Well, once the aiming reticle actually works in your favor. There you go.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh, a bridge key.
And it's a blue item. That means we are working on our collect blue items challenge.
That is a rare grenade mod.
Yes.
Now, was that a grenade mod or was it an actual grenade?
Is there great? They're always grenade mods. Grenades are just bullets for your grenade mod.
Okay.
Yes, turn the eye of truth, or something. Lower the bridge. Behold, welcome to Dude Fortress. Yes, the Bloodshot Stronghold.
Now that looks like an interesting weapon. A rotary shotgun. Huh.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun.
Scope.
With a scope, yeah. I love long-distance shotguns. These are the ones that basically look like fire cannons.
Roland should
Cannonballs.
be around here somewhere. I'm sure you can handle yourself, but if anything happens to Roland, make sure nothing happens to Roland.
Don't worry, nothing happens to Roland. This is a total fucking dude fest.
More boxes.
With boxes. Oh yes. There are boxes.
I remember going through Dude Fest in City of Heroes. It was a thing.
Is it a rip-roaring good time?
Not usually, honestly, but that was because I was pretty terrible at City of Heroes. Even early on, I had difficulty discerning out what my rotation should actually be, what skill points I should have been investing in. City of Heroes, starting off as a 10-year-old, was not nearly as friendly as other MMOs, specifically WoW. WoW, believe it or not, is super friendly.
Oh, I imagine.
At least starting off.
And that's part of WoW's success in dominating the younger populace before they kill themselves with improvised explosive devices, also known as IEDs.
You ought to be here.
More details at 11. I love bruisers.
That's a new enemy type, a bruiser.
Bruisers are your friends. They just stand in place. Shoot them in the head.
You're not stopping me.
So they are pretty much immune to stun, but to compensate, they move very slowly.
Oh no, they are not stun proof. They are just
really?
big damage sponges is what they are. Depending on the situation, bruisers will likely just distract you from more powerful foes. But taking out the bruisers also is important to limiting the numbers that will help you win a fight. That's why I love killing bruisers, is because
this
they
spinning gun,
make me chuckle.
this spinning gun does not fire all that fast, dude.
By spinny gun, as the game randomly designates titles for your weapons, that means that it has a warm-up cycle.
But even after its warm-up cycle, it still doesn't actually fire all that fast. You're using it more as a semi-assault rifle as opposed to a full assault rifle.
Well, let us remember that all automatic assault rifles and regular rifles all were just rifles. Pop, 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 pop.
Those bloodshots will be dead in no time.
Those, insert customer name, will be dead in no time. Be sure to always trust Marcus Munition.
Oh, come on, Cloud. We're not supposed to know. We're not supposed to go that Marcus is double dealing or profiteering quite yet.
No,
we just got introduced to him.
Well, that wasn't me. That was the subtitle saying that. The subtitle said that he inserted...
The subtitle ruins the joke. But at the same point, I actually like the joke, okay?
Right, but you wouldn't have known it was a joke unless you drew a very specific inference from his inflection use.
Yeah, and that's something that I was pontificating about earlier about the English language. How English as a language is actually not all that good when it comes to relaying comedy. But then again, comedy itself might not actually be a language dependent so much as it is inflection and reactions.
There is no perfect language, in my opinion. Say what you want about English, there are way more complicated languages and rules for reasons that Westerners like you and I would probably fail to grasp at first.
For example, French inserts a third Q into pretty much every goddamn word, and I hate them for it.
Yeah, the Germans have male and female verbs, and the Italians end their sentences with a verb. It's slapped around by language,
For the record, I don't really
bitch.
have that... Oh, we are back at the Sanctuary.
We're gonna go back into Sanctuary because this game has a funny way of letting you save progress.
When it comes to those particular ranger... Ooh, backpack upgrade.
Oh, fucking course, backpack upgrades.
Yay!
That make me rich!
But I don't actually have any problems with the very spiky shit. You're not ready for that. But I don't actually have problems with the different gendered variations of words. Mostly because Spanish specifically taught me that that's actually a rather normal thing for languages to do. But adding silent letters onto shit, which is something the English language does as well. It just bothers me, like, how the fuck do you have a silent Q? Q is a very, very loud letter. Why is it silent here?
Well, we use Q in order to substitute in alphabetical letters that probably would appear differently in, like, which language are you talking about? You're still talking about French?
French.
French has silent Qs?
Yeah. Actually, no. I think French does not actually have silent Qs, but English certainly does.
Well, English will turn the letter Q into a K because it makes a consonant sound.
Which becomes really problematic when you realize that means we have 3 different K sounds in our alphabet.
Yep, C-K, K-K, and Q-K. I like that, like, alphabet's words are all particular to the cultures and the areas around the world with whom we do business. But in order to trade, we have to have a uniform numerological system, which has been accepted all throughout the world, especially if you want to but buy our products overseas. And we have very nice and colorful stands, usually made of explosive barrels and
Yeah, but we
psychotic
don't
mass
actually
traps.
have a unified system of currency.
Like,
I mean, we symbolically have equivalents of currency, but it's not actually a unified system because currency that from different countries is valued differently by different people.
well, currency. Let us not forget that currency is in itself a product. It has a price, and its price depends on the supply of that
Yes.
currency within a market. But I digress from the point that. Fuck! I lost my train of thought. Fight for your life. Fight for your life. Oh yeah, now I remember. So there was a Facebook post that somebody was trolling a bunch of his more ignorant friends on Facebook, or maybe just the community in general, saying, positing the poll, do you think that American schools should teach kids about Arabic numerals? And most people who read the poll rejected it, and it's by an overwhelming majority of about 70% or more. But little did those people who voted realize that the Arabs use the exact same numerological system as the Americans.
Yeah, matter of fact, the majority of our mathematics comes from Arabic mathematicians.
Did not Archimedes live very close to where we now pump our gas in our oil petroleum?
Always arm your men with some high-quality munitions.
Did not
Hey, you got a
Pythagoras?
customization skin.
I hope I'm not leaving out too much good stuff by not using the skins. I am basically not using skins for pretty much the whole playthrough. I mean, I get them, I sell them, I profit from them, but I don't really use them at the customization station in Sanctuary.
Alright, were there any skins that you picked up that you actually really liked?
Well, I mean, I really like this one. See, he looks exactly like the kind of guy who would just fall over backwards. A dirty, homeless drunk.
Well, that's what you're mostly playing as in this run. You're not really doing a lot of RPing. You're mostly a murder hobo.
Where's my money? You had it. Give it back. All right. So as I was saying, this is a fucking Dude Fortress. We are now approaching Dude Fortress Part 2, the swirling whirlpool of death.
Blood shots, like all those crimson radiates in Sanctuary. Hell, I'm happy to do. You better hope I don't
The Resistance needs the info Roland gathered on the vault. We know Hyperion wants it open, but we don't know why. To rescue Roland, we have a shot at stopping Jack.
So Handsome Jack was just positing that he is the true hero of the story, which in theory he totally would be if we were playing as him.
Oh, dude, Handsome Jack.
Because he just wants to clean up the planet from all the all the bandits. And let's be clear, that in itself is not why we're after Handsome Jack. We're after Handsome Jack because he has got the keys to the vault that we want in.
For reasons not yet divulged because of narrative storytelling sequencing. We have to stop Handsome Jack for two reasons. One, he is trying to get the contents of the vault in order to make himself more powerful. And two is that Handsome Jack is so rich and powerful that he's trying to create his own alternate reality history.
Which, thanks to his powers from Borderlands, the pre-sequel, he is almost able to do without the powers of the vault.
Right. The vault was not the monster inside the alien vault was not destroyed by the Crimson Raiders, Lilith, Roland, Rick, and what's his name. They were taken out by Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack is the hero.
Alright, so now we just gotta actually rescue Roland. He is not dangling over the twirling shark pit, right?
No, Roland is not dangling above Satan's suckhole, no.
Okay.
which is a good thing because I'm glad that the story progression does not have failable missions. I grow to detest the failable missions because of that. You can fail at them. But for story purposes, it usually doesn't put you in a situation like that. Like you have to save Roland before he gets swallowed up by the toilet monsters.
Right. Bruiser, you just crawled out of a sewer grate. I would like to see your identification, please.
Move along, sir.
I'll survive.
That's Mad Mike. Mad Mike is really tough.
Is he an act?
Mad Mike,
That's a grenade launcher. When did you pick that up?
I might have only just picked it up. Assault rifles, sniper rifles, SMGs, pistols, you will see those regularly throughout the playthrough, but grenade launchers, grenades, rocket launchers, hand cannons, and other weapon, shotgun, I mean, will probably be not seen as much, except for the early game because of my weapon loadout.